So this Cam Beemer, you watching Nolazine TV.
If you ain't on Nolazine, you ain't on shit.
All right. So for the people who don't know, I'm like, tell them where you from.
I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the East, off Crowder.
Gotcha. So but I don't really interview too many music producers, but I gotta start. So with your name been ringing, like but a lot of people been I'm like reaching out to you now and everything like that. So, but how has your journey been as one I'm like music producer?
It have its ups and downs just like anything else, but you gotta take it day by day. You ain't no walk in the park, and it ain't gonna be easy at all.
Like, cause I just saw Timberland say something. He said, man, he don't like this generation of like music producing because it's like they don't have no real like producers of value anymore. Because everybody's sending everybody beats. Like you used to have to like come in the studio and work with them. Mm-hmm. So like, how do you feel about that? Like being one, I'm like new age, I'm like music producer.
Well, I kind of got both sides because like I came up on the KC and audio and like you got to pull up on them to work and they gonna tell you like what they like and what they don't like. So like I feel what Timberland said, they definitely messed it up because everybody just sending beats. It's like no chemistry no more.
Right. It just feel like everybody. I feel like the same way as in media and rapping and clothing and music producing. I feel like everybody feel like they could be one. I'm like music producer now.
Yeah, I mean it's much easier too because of the access to the internet.
Right, because back in the day it was like I used to be in a studio with like a Black and Mild and like see them break things down and like find different instruments. Mm-hmm. Like your average person probably go find something off YouTube and take a little part of that and switch it up and different things like that.
Yeah, it seems like everybody just doing like little remixes and stuff now. You notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people do that because they feel like they can have an easier hit.
Yeah, because it give it like that nostalgic feeling.
Right. Like if you already kind of familiar with the song, you just automatically gonna be like, man, I'm gonna roll with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotcha. So, but your journey, coming up under like KC and like Audio Hitter, but what can you say that you actually learn from them guys?
KC always told me don't switch my sound, and cause when I came in, like I used to like. When I came in, it was around like the SoundCloud era when like Lil Yachty and all them, they was on some playful type stuff. My stuff was like dark and all that. So he's like, man, don't switch your sound. It's gonna catch on eventually, and that's what happened.
Gotcha. So who was your first artist? Can you say from New Orleans that actually made your, with your beat be heard by everybody?
It probably was that it's out of J Jones. It was called Hot Boy Summer. Nino Kelvin, Hot Shit Pop Shit.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, but the Hot Shit Pop Shit probably the one.
I ain't gonna lie, everybody know that one.
Yeah. But like, I didn't know you made that.
Yeah.
But I first like really heard your sound was from like YD.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you probably did buku stuff before that. I'm just saying, like when I first like heard like paid attention to the name tag.
Yeah.
Cause like a lot of music producers don't realize, but you might have to just put your name tag for people to be kind of familiar with you. Mm-hmm. Cause
that tag everything for sure.
Yeah, if you ain't got no tag, people like, oh, you did that? Or like,
that's how my partner Cash was. Like before we started cooking up, he ain't never used to put no tag on nothing. You probably heard Cash shit too. Me and him do a lot of shit together. He ain't used to put no tag. I'm like, bro, you tripping? Like, it's a lot of money in this stuff just for them knowing your name.
Yeah, because if people don't actually, know you made the beat. Everybody supposed to reach out to you. Mm-hmm. Everybody supposed to get like, you're
supposed to get
the street credit.
Yeah,
the street credit. I ain't gonna say because you gonna get your credit on on DistroKid and Spotify and all that because you did the beat, but like but the world ain't gonna know you did it.
Right.
Cause like I don't even know who Weezy Out There is, but I always say it because it's stuck in my head. Yeah. Like every time somebody say something crib, like Weezy Out There.
Yeah, that's why I try to stay on the scene a little bit here and there so people could put the name to the face and all that.
Right, but like his tag is known, but I don't know what Weezy Out There look like.
Facts. That bit Wayne, he said, "Why the fuck Future keep shouting me out whole time? That's that bad tag."
Right, but it sounds like he could give Wayne a shout out. Weezy Out There.
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
If I can see Wayne being high, like man, shout out Future, man. Weezy Out There. Weezy Out There. Gotcha. So in this new age of New Orleans, but you asked me before the camera came up who my top 5 was, and I told you, but my top 5 goes off of who the most consistent, who's been seen more, who's putting that music out, who's getting their music to a variety Like not just the internet, the strip clubs everywhere. So, but I gotta ask you on camera because people gonna want to know your opinion. Hey, but who your top 5 music artists right now? Matter of fact, I got one better. Who your top 5 artists that you think gonna make noise in 2025?
I like what BTY Beto did this year. He kind of hit the scene hard. YD, Nino, I like Cutter, and I like what TZ doing too.
Gotcha.
So I see him too.
But that what your 5 artists that you just said are people that's putting out consistent like stuff. Like I mean Nino kind of slowed down, but he probably pick it back up.
I mean, I'm
talking about far as his music, like his music videos used to be like dropping a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's more a quality thing, not I think.
Right, but I don't think artists realize the formula in New Orleans is very like simple, like because everyone you just named did the same thing. And I'm gonna tell you, one of the first people who really did it, maybe like right after Nino, was like Weed Junkie.
Oh yeah,
Weed Junkie went hard for like a year or something.
Yeah.
Just went hard, but
he dropped like 3 tapes in one
yeah,
year, huh?
but he dropped so many videos. He was like just add them.
He stayed in
Right.
people's face.
But that's what made his buzz go. And I'm like, I don't know why artists still don't see the formula.
I feel like that's what Rob did too, though.
Rob-
He came at a good time. He came around the pandemic. Like
Right.
a lot of shit was closed, so he just busting his bitch down.
Oh, yeah, but Rob blew fast because it was a different sound, and also he came at the right time.
Yeah. Sometimes it just be that person time.
Right. The crazy part is Rob came at the time that your boy was hot. I thought he was about to be out there. Jizzle.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a nice run.
Like
too.
Jizzle had the run, but I think the pandemic kind of slowed him down. Cause like he had it. Like that's about when it was like right before the world shut down.
Water,
Everybody was
center.
yup and water.
Yeah.
Like he had it. I don't know. I personally don't think he came with another hit after them. So
I can't say that because his taste was hard.
no, he
You
makes
listen
good
to-
music,
yeah.
but yup and water is
That's a smash hit.
That's smash hits.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's kind of like the tags. That's why I be like, man, I used to be on Trey Pound. Like, man, you need to keep it going, man. You got a sound.
Well, nigga don't know about Trey. Like they be like, man, he don't never send no beats. But Trey is a visionary. Like you have to. He like you said with Timbaland, you got to go sit down with him. Y'all gonna make a real song together.
Right. But see, in an era where artists, like, anything about your average artist now is just becoming artists. But people don't know the business. Mm-hmm. That's like, but when I first started, people didn't know you supposed to pay for media.
Yeah.
Like, artists didn't know that. Artists like, man, you supposed to post me for free because they thinking everybody else getting posted for free.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as, it's like, I think artists kind of always knew they had to pay for beats and like, studio time. But the crazy part is if they ever go to Atlanta or somewhere else, they're going to know that they got to pay for everything. Mm-hmm. You got to pay for beats, the engineer, the mix, the mash. They got a service for everything. Like, like they don't realize how much New Orleans music producers do for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, y'all actually work overload.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of times, they still don't want to pay you.
Nah, for sure. That's like a lot of them. I'll be teaching them about splits and shit and all that. Like
Yeah, they don't know about that either.
They don't know nothing about that. I be having to like show them like, bro, like you supposed to do this. Like even if it's not just me, take care of the next producer.
Yeah, but I think we need some music workshop classes for these people, like, because they really don't understand like nothing. Like, and I tell artists like, even though media charge, but y'all actually don't really supposed to pay for media either. You're supposed to buy, not buy, but you're supposed to pay for one PR, and a PR is supposed to get you on media platforms all around the world. It's like it's so much game that a lot of artists don't know down here. It's like it's so much. Like we have the sources, but the right people don't get, like actually give these workshops to help these artists.
I feel like they be gatekeeping too, though. Out here.
Right. Like, I don't feel like people are gatekeeping. I think if you catch your buzz and be consistent enough, the right people gonna speak up for you. Like, ain't nobody gonna hold their nuts on you ever once you grew.
Yeah.
Like, soon as you grow, like, the people going like, oh, man, well, he about to blow. So, like, people gonna, like, attach themselves to you.
Damn,
but, like, nobody not gonna go hard for you at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that thing, I used to feel like, like, I don't feel like we have no real gatekeepers.
You don't think so?
Nah, we have people that know people. We don't have no one that can stop no one from getting like the blackball nobody.
Yeah.
And I don't think nobody would want to blackball no one here. Like I can't see Birdman stopping someone from getting a deal down here. I don't see Master P hating on nobody. I don't see Musa. I think if you get a buzz hot enough and you go talk to them dudes and I'm like, man, I can point you like to this certain person. So I can't say they actually gatekeeping. Like in other cities, they got people that really like holy nuts on you.
Yeah.
Like,
This is a small market out here too, though. So
Right. But it's a watch market. We watched, but we also, it was for the longest we did all like but the labels was kind of, I'm like scared of the artists.
Yeah.
Cause I'm telling you, I talked to a lot of AR. They used like a lot of artists down here had a field played attitude, and I felt it. I said, "Dang!" And I'm talking about this is a person that's not from here, like from New York.
Yeah.
For him to say a field played attitude, I know that's the way we talk.
Yeah. Nah,
Like,
because
they field played about like the smallest things. So it's like you had to think about it. Rob came out the blue. Anyone ever been around Rob? Know Rob is a humble individual. He's totally different from what he rap about. So I could see Rob going to business, them rooms, and like kind of, I'm like selling himself and like getting them big deals. Your average artist down here still got the street mentality because they bringing that street mentality into them office. You scaring them people.
That go back to what you said though with the business classes and all that.
Right.
But don't understand that.
You gotta think about it. You gotta want to do it too.
Yeah.
Cause some of these dudes, man, I ain't even doing that shit, man. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing my way.
Yeah.
It's like YD. YD get the business. A lot of people might think he don't, but he gets it
Nah,
well.
that nigga smart as hell for
Right.
sure.
Like,
If you sit down and talk to him, you be like, oh, this is a whole different,
Right. Like I seen the growth of YD Duda to like YD the illest. Like it be small stuff he'll do and I be like, man, he really get it. Like last time I did his interview, I could do it for free. Still gave me some money. Like that's the stuff that artists don't know. Like if you like show love to like a lot of people will speak up for you in different rooms and just help. Like but your character, you still starting to you kind of like selling your character now too. Mm-hmm. Like hey, but if you like have a bad taste in somebody's mouth, they're liable never to speak for you, so you probably be stuck. Mm-hmm. And so that's why people might feel like they have gatekeepers. But
feel like?
Yeah, it's the truth. Like the only person that really like I give him credit that actually I see him go the extra mile to speak for people is GDP.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but everyone else like nobody.
Shout out GDP, that's my dog.
Yeah, GD and David probably the only people that's gonna over speak for artists. Mm-hmm. But they don't have that many people like that down here.
Mm-hmm. I thought shout out to Dave too. He ever told you you ever interview him?
Oh, but not yet.
Yeah, I'm the one got him on with the music shit. That nigga did not want to do it.
All right. Hey.
when y'all sit down, he gonna tell you.
That's a blessing. Yeah, because like it's all this is needed though. Like people don't even know like they need a lot of music producers, they need a lot of media companies. They need it, but the artists need to understand the business.
Mm-hmm. Relationships and resources.
Right, because like just take this in. Like we doing an interview right now. Mm-hmm. We're on the 25th floor in the middle of the CBD. You think if I interviewed everybody for free, I could still be here?
Hell nah.
They don't think they get there. Like
I know this shit high.
Right. So I'm like, artists don't like get the business. Like even a studio. If I'm giving you beats and just giving you free studio time, I'm not gonna keep the studio that long. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna keep lights on. Business internet high, but most people ain't getting no business internet in no studio. They gonna get the home internet or some other stuff. But I'm just saying in general, they don't realize how. And guess what? Studio equipment. If they ever went to like, I think an artist should take a day with a producer and go to Guitar Center and see how much all that stuff costs.
I'm about to say I probably 10,000 in the hole already. Not in the hole because I done made it back, but you know.
Shit. I'm like over 10K in camera equipment.
Damn.
Like I got cameras all over here. I got mics, everything. Like, but I'm saying, but artists, like they be like, man, like you gotta at least show some type of love. Like I just don't, I don't be getting I be trying to explain to them, but guess what? When you go out of town, the people get it. Mm-hmm. And that's crazy.
Some people, I guess that's when you gotta separate like business between friendships. Because once you have a friendship, some people go to feeling entitled.
Right. Well, I always tell people, but I see people out, hey, but give me $100. I can tell them early, like I ain't about to make you think that you could just come up here and do what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't like you if you have a friendship, you should really respect that person's business. Mm-hmm. Like what I would do,
give it to a stranger,
right? Like I would do if I was a music artist, if I had a producer, I'd be like, look, Brian got that much money. I could give you what I can, but I can help you get more people coming into your studio to get you some, mm-hmm. get you some money. And like, hey, but that might make a producer like, you know what, I'm gonna work with him. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta have some type of value in that relationship. It like if it's only one side, it's not gonna last.
At all.
It ain't gonna last.
At all.
Yeah, so I be trying to give game, but the artists gotta listen too. They gotta listen. Anyway, so being a music producer, and for a while now, in New Orleans, in the world, like in the music industry, what do you enjoy most about this, and what do you actually hate about this?
I probably enjoy the reactions I get, like when they be like, Like it's something I done made. Cause like I do a lot of stuff about like emotion, like with my music as far as that. So like if I made something like hype, I probably was in a good mood that time. And to see people react the way they do towards it. Like good example, when I was at the rock concert and YD did Round My Way, to see all them people singing that shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I realized that YD was like really the one when you know when he opened up for Rob 49. And when he sang the song "You a Baddie," and the whole arena was singing it.
Yeah, that Round My Way.
Yeah, so when they sung it, I'm like, okay, if he independent and can get that many people to sing his song in an arena,
yeah,
he made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't like give credit when it's due, but I feel like he made it. If you can sing a song in an arena and like hand the mic to the crowd and they singing it while you independent,
I'm about to say this shit was a little more lively than some of the people that's established. I'm like, damn, and he just starting, so
yeah. So that said a whole lot to me, like and like I be big on like soon as you feel like you got value, you need to move around now. Now it's time to get out the city.
Yeah, we know what the city reputation is.
Right, but it ain't even that. It's just so much can happen. It's like it can go all kind of ways. Somebody could trick you out your spot, like because like being a music artist here, this city's small.
Yeah.
So you don't know if a person a fan, out plotting on. You don't know who is what.
And that go back to what you asked me, like what I hate. Like I don't like the politics out here. Like I'm in this shit to get some money and take care of my people.
Yeah. But meanwhile, they got people probably like, man, he ain't showing no love.
It's a business at the end of the day. You know, we all gotta eat.
Right. They got people that, I ain't lie to you. That's why I tell G, I was glad you came. You need somebody to show him some love because I showed enough love way before.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even realize, like, I interviewed over 300 to 400 artists in New Orleans.
Damn.
The world didn't even know New Orleans had 300 to 400 artists.
That's a lot.
Like, you can't name a platform ever to interview that many music artists down here. Not even Fat Fat All That. Fat Fat and All That interviewed No Limit, Big Boy, and Cash Money. I interviewed independent artists from old school to now in New Orleans. Nobody has ever done that. And the people who tried it, they kind of slowed down because they realized it ain't that much money in it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you got to do this for a bigger purpose. Like, I tell people, like, people used to get mad at me because I used to post artists from around the world and interview artists. I'm like, I didn't make Nolazine only for New Orleans. How can I help you promote on the New Orleans? New Orleans small.
Yeah. It's a small market for sure.
Right. So how can I get you known if I only promote New Orleans music?
Right.
I need their fan base to come into this. They don't like it. Just show you how like a lot of people are really small-minded.
I feel that.
Yeah, like it's like you being a music producer. If you only make music, make beats for New Orleans artists,
I'm gonna stay in New Orleans.
how much more can you grow?
Right. It's like you're gonna hit a ceiling.
Right. But I think but I saw what Dallas did this year.
They did.
Like they put the underground like Dallas. They turned up and they call it New Dallas. So all they new artists, they rock together. They going hard together.
You talking about like Trap Boy Freddy?
Trap Boy Freddy older, but he's showing them love too. Like, Z and Doe, Montana 700. All the young ones that's coming. Like, I used to go to Dallas a lot, interview a lot of them. Like, they have a wave and they not beefing with each other.
Yeah.
Like
that's some get money shit.
Yeah, they talking about it.
Yeah.
So I think if we can get the street politics out of it, we can make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and I'm not like, people don't, like, but I pull people to the side, like, man, look, I'm not telling you to stop your beef, because I know once blood shed, but don't do it in the public eye. Don't be on in there beefing. If you could change that, look, don't be on in there beefing. Don't do it in the clubs. Catch each other on the highway, whatever y'all catch each other at. I'm not telling you stop doing what you're doing. But when the business, like when people in the camera eyes there, make it seem like, y'all ain't beefing, so more money gonna come.
Yeah.
Like if they realize how much money can come.
Nah, that's a lot of money for sure.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of money can come if you not showing all this. But there is money can come if one artist making you beef with him. And that's the sad part.
Yeah.
Cause like, take for Baton Rouge instance, Fredo Bang really blew off of the whole Youngboy situation. Even though they never really sat down and talked about each other. But just the industry knowing what's going on, it helped Fredo Bang career. And like that can help artists out here, but it's like I be trying not to promote the beef. Like, man,
That shit a risk.
like, and the truth is, everybody beefing in New Orleans. It's a small city. Cousins beef with each other. Like, but I think we need to learn that we need some money here.
Yeah.
We need to bring the money here.
Yeah, for sure.
And matter of fact, there is money that always come here. We just got to get it. And we got to show we organized. We got to show that we ready. We got to show we prepared. Because, like, you know, the music artists and the music producers, that's what. Everybody's starting to work. You know, they got the fashion designers taking over the game. Mm-hmm. We just need a few more, like, media companies that's really media, not bloggers. And like, no shade to them, because, like, a lot of them think that blogging is like what people need, but you really just promote, like, you really just in people business. Like, I don't blog. Like, people know the difference from a blog and a media company. Like, I don't post what people got going on or what they, like, if somebody feel a way about it, I don't put, like, the only way I post, if a person got an opinion, if they pay for it. But, like, I'm into putting articles out and putting interviews out on information of how you get to learn that person. But blogging is when you kind of, like, trying to create, like, every discussions, you posting what's going on with people. Mm-hmm. And, like, you know, I told GD blogs, but GD is a real journalist. And he don't realize it because he really do research on certain stuff and put it out.
Smart as hell.
Right. So if you do that much research, you're really a journalist. He just got to own his title. But, you know, everybody got their own way. So for the people who don't know, how did you come up with your name?
I was making music with this guy. His name was Vontae Benz. So they was like, you need a name, cause I was making beats, but I ain't never really had no stage name. So I was like, I'm gonna just add Beemer, cause you remember the song Beemer, Benz, or Bentley?
Yeah.
So me and him was kind of on some dual shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna just add Beemer, and I just kept Cam.
Gotcha. So tell us, I'm like, what's next for you?
I got some stuff on Rob album, supposed to be. So we gonna see what
It's
that's
supposed
about.
to be. You don't know yet?
You don't know yet. You don't know till it come out.
All right. So, you know, for the people who don't know, hey, but what's your hardest song that you actually, produced for Rob? Well, the hardest beat that you made for Rob.
Oh, this gonna be our first.
Oh, you never made a song for Rob? Oh, I thought you made one for Rob.
It was on my shit, but it was at the free water camp they had.
Okay.
It was like y'all could just keep the song, so I'm gonna just put it on my tape.
Gotcha. So
I'm lying. Matter of fact, I got a song with him and Fredo, but that bitch probably ain't gonna come out. That bit old.
it's old?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, you gotta tell Rob, send that back to you, let you put it out, huh? So what is your hardest song with YD for the people who don't know?
Probably On My Body or Gun Down and Celine.
Oh. And he gonna have some wild names.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to him, man. So, you know, do you plan on signing artists to you and start working with them as well?
A few of them asked me because I guess they feel like I'm bigger than what I am so far. Cause I know I got a lot of work still, but I'll just mess with some producers. That's it right now.
Oh. Yeah, cause artists, they just look at
And then once they feel like they signing you, just like you gotta pay for everything and all that shit. I ain't got time for all that.
And that's the theory. I think they grew up watching what Cash Money and No Limit did.
They had a big old
right.
budget, dude.
Right.
It's a difference.
So they in their mind they think that this person's supposed to. And like the crazy part is, if you really did your research, if you saw them do that for all them artists, and you notice all them artists don't got they publishing or nothing, it's the reason why all that came back. It's like if a person giving you all that money and housing you and paying your rent, so if
you ain't recouping, you gonna stay in the red.
No, like if you a label owner, you're not just trying to recoup, you want more.
Yeah.
Like I didn't put this in to make my money back, so I'm gonna get paid off you forever. And they didn't get it was kind of down bad how they did it, because they didn't really tell the artists.
Yeah.
But they artists don't never speak on what all the things them dudes did for you.
Yeah.
Like you always hear the bad stories. Oh, that person taking my publishing, but you didn't tell her where out a man had you in the house for 5 years and paid your mama rent and kept food on the table.
Back to what you said, need business classes.
Right, but you gotta think about it. Your average kid that's getting picked up that rap don't know nothing about
they
business.
not about to care about that, especially if you see this amount of number you're about to sign.
They don't even know about credit.
Right.
Let alone learn about they just see the money.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is the average artist who never been signed don't realize when you sign a big label, you might get signed for $2 million, but you will never see $2 million.
No.
Like a lot of artists don't know that. You gotta pay taxes. You gotta pay your manager if he in your contract. And the people probably have that about that $2 million. Mm-hmm. Some of that probably your budget. Mm-hmm. Like if people never been around like a label or like exec, they ain't gonna know that. Yeah. Like they think they gonna have $2 million.
Nah, for sure.
So you sign a $2 million, so you go buy the house, get the car, tell a jeweler, I got signed for $2 million. So you probably owe the jeweler now. The jeweler that furniture some ice. Yeah. People don't know like it's
a lot of shit that come with it.
It's a lot of shit that behind the scenes that they be thinking and it don't be that.
Right.
It don't be what they think. Like you gonna do a lot of shows and like really get buzz. Mm-hmm. That's like Rob. Like at first I'm like, ooh, Rob dropped the one song. I don't know when he got one again. I'm like, he's still working.
Yeah.
But when I heard him on that song with Travis Scott, I said,
you talking about that Topia Twins?
Yeah, I said,
that fucked my head up.
I said, Rob another level. Rob gone. Look, hey, all the other songs were cool, but when I heard him on that Travis Scott, I said, yeah, he gone.
I think he went from like 2 million listeners on Spotify to like 50 or something like that. After that song.
I don't think we realized, like, I wrote him, I said, matter of fact, I posted it. I said, Rob has unlocked the brand new level.
That nigga Travis that's like down to a Drake feature.
Right. I think that's bigger than a Drake feature.
You think so?
And to certain markets. Because, I ain't gonna say it's bigger. I think it's about what level. But I'm like, the type of crowd he has.
Yeah.
I think would be more loyal to you if you do a Travis feature.
Fans for sure.
I think if you do a song with Travis, your fans are loyal to you. Like a Drake feature, you could die after a Drake feature.
Yeah.
But I think at the Travis feature, you kind of good. I want to speak that like,
I feel that too. I feel what you're saying.
Because there's a lot of Drake features that help people for like a year or two, and they kind of died out.
Yeah.
But a Travis feature, shit, look at the level what Rob did after that. Yeah. Like Rob looked like the brand new artist, Big Dog now.
Yeah, everybody come get a feature from him.
Yeah, like it's like he the big dog now. Like that Travis feature, shit. You asked me, fuck it down and put him at a Lil Durk level. Because you got to think about it, like Lil Durk. I don't think Lil Durk was at a certain level until that Drake feature.
Yeah, that Drake feature turned him up. Well, he went on a strong run.
I think he had a street run, but that commercial run come from that Drake.
Was Hellcats and Track House before that?
I think it was around the same time.
Yeah, he went on a run,
but he was on a street run. He went on
that Drake
was the commercial run. Then he doubled back with the J. Cole feature. That was the yeah. So Rob did the twin. Then now he on everything. Yeah,
that shit turned him up.
Like it's kind of like you need Rob now. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's why I say that Travis feature was it
was different for sure.
And you're looking at from New Orleans and like people don't even realize like dude the first artist to make it without no limit in cash money. Like Mystical got signed, but he still was with Big Boy and No Limit.
Yeah.
But Rob did it without being signed to like none of the known labels.
Yeah. Took his own path.
Yeah, like it was very rare. Like, and I think that's what was needed so many years, because people was only looking at New Orleans only for Cash Money and like No Limit. Mm-hmm. But Rob came with a new sound. But also, I interviewed somebody, and I'm going to get on this right now, because, I've been hearing people be like kind of mad at the New Orleans artists, because they feel like we don't have a sound anymore. They feel like, artists around here kind of like artists might use beats from Detroit, Atlanta, everywhere now, but we need it, like they feel like New Orleans need that sound again. How you feel about that?
I got my own sound.
Right. So I'm talking about the whole city in general.
As a whole city, I mean, like if you do go other places, they do got a certain sound. You be like, oh, he from here. But I get what they saying, but like,
but they actually helped New Orleans be New Orleans.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. When there was No Limit, you only heard Beats by the Pound. Mm-hmm. When you heard Cash Money, you only heard Manny Fresh. So like Timbaland also said something. He missed the days when an artist would work with one producer on one album. Mm-hmm. And that, creates that sound. Like, if you got an album and you got, like, 10 different producers, there is no sound.
Niggas using YouTube beats and shit.
Right. No, I'm talking about, like, even a bigger artist. They don't really use one producer. Like, the only person really kind of use their own producers, like, for a whole album is Future.
Yeah. Metro.
Yeah. But, like, he even used,
like
Esco,
Digital,
different, yeah. So, he'll use the whole, like, even he did Zaytoven, he'll do Zaytoven the whole time. Like, but I think artists need to, that's why I try to give game during interviews, even though I don't show my face. I be like, man, I think artists should start locking in with one producer and put one album with that one producer.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if people come with a game plan too, like, nigga wasn't tripping about giving you a beat and shit, or working on a collab with you.
Right.
Like, if you just dropping that bitch, you're not putting no money, marketing behind it. It's just pointless.
Right. So I just actually interviewed somebody. He actually said something too. He's like, man, he don't feel like producers should get 50%.
If I'm not charging you for the beat, why wouldn't I get 50%?
No. He felt like you shouldn't get 50% because you ain't out there paying for the promotion and going hard. Like, he cool with giving the producer 20-30% because if he got to go spend the marketing money on it, but the producer just eating. And I told him, I said, well, you eat more than the producer if you get shows and different things like that.
Yeah.
But every artist, sometimes artists.
But I'm gonna
like
say this though. See me, like when I'm locked in with an artist, I go buy my own promotion. Like, I'm not even about to ask you. I'm gonna just go do it myself. Like, even with that on my body, I think I went paid a blog in Florida somewhere, and they just posted that bitch. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing regardless, cause my name on it.
Right.
I gotta disagree with that.
So I get you. But if I was a producer, I would collab with like all artists. Like, look, man, if you make a song with an artist and you feel like he got like a little money to like do something, like, look, bro, I'll go half on promotion, which I think I know, but I believe in the song. But you got to put both of our name at the top.
Yeah,
it's like some mustard shit. Like, but that also would help the producer become a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, put me on there, and that also like it's crazy. 2020, I gave Trey Pound a plan. I even do it with you. I was like, man, me and you can do a mixtape. But I'm going to document it all. I'm going to bring all the artists together. I'm going to document it all. Even though I kind of I was traveling too much to kind of get it done. But I'm like, I kind of know how to help the artists, how to brand to get to that next. Like even a music producer. Like, if I was a music producer, I'll document working with all these artists. Because you can sell this shit. Like how you just said, that is somewhat like, every song you feel like you believe in with an artist. Like, say you do a song, like a whole album with like YD. The same way he did one with Nino, you do Cam, Beemer, and YD. And that's going to help both of y'all. Yeah. But it's also going to bring your music producer to another level, like fucking Mustard.
You don't know who the fuck tapped in on his piece. So.
Right, yeah. But I ain't lie to you, I love to see the growth from any artist. Like the dude on like BTYB though, I just saw him by being consistent.
Yeah.
Like, even a person never posts you, if you stay consistent, a person... I think anybody's gonna eventually either share your shit or post
especially
it. Especially
if it's good quality. Like,
right.
It ain't just no bullshit.
Yeah, because some people just be rapping about some. I don't want to have like I tell people the truth. Like, I'm an R&B fan. I'm not really no rap fan. I'm actually looking like, where's all the R&B artists in New Orleans?
They got a few.
But it's not. It's a mass of hip hop artists. Everybody a drill rapper.
Yeah.
Like, and guess what? I never seen a day. I didn't think people would be. Like actually dissing people on like tracks down here.
Shit, them niggas wild. They putting names and all.
Right, but I'm like, you wouldn't think that because everybody is so small.
Yeah, it's small.
Like, you really, I don't think the police listen to this shit. Like, you helping them solve the murder.
Down there.
But I'm gonna let that generation be. I ain't gonna judge. So, I'm like, what's next for you?
Shit, I'm just trying to keep grinding. You had brought it up. I do kind of got a tape with YD that I could put out right now.
Shit, what you waiting on?
Nah, I just gotta when the time right. He about to drop his tape and stuff.
Oh, shit, man, you gotta be consistent. Drop them bitches back to back.
Fucking right. I'm gonna wait and see what he do. I'm gonna chop it up with him. But we definitely got something on the way.
If you ain't on no